take 2. Okay, guys, so I'm finally getting around to showing you the way that I do these samples to save some time and money. There's about a million different ways that you can do samples. You can put them in the little Laycons, which are these little things. These are really nice if you can manage to get it flat enough and make it past the post office. You might be able to do these, but only the thin ones. So that means these would not work for the cheaper way. These are the bigger ones. If you're going to be handing samples to the person, or if you have to mail a package already, go ahead and use the bigger ones. Save the smaller ones for when you have to, or if it's a small amount of product like a lip scrub. We also have these possibilities for if you're not needing to mail them cheap. They're little mini things. About a million different possibilities that you can do. But if you're wanting to save, this is the way I do it. Okay, so Malia, can you do me a favor and grab me some portal samples from Mommy's door in my bedroom?
What one?
It doesn't matter, just the flat ones. Not a chunk one, please. So I have these made. You are perfectly fine to print your own or do it with a piece of paper. I've seen people use the brown paper that comes in a package when you get an order. I've seen them do that. The main thing that you're gonna need is a cellophane bag of some sort. I prefer them to be clear so that it doesn't get confusing on where it's going and the address and everything. I do have ones that look like designs and that sort of thing. Those are good for if you're handing them out, or these little ones too. So,
Is that what you need?
yeah, I need a few of them though. Can you give me 2 more?
Like any kind?
Yeah, as long as they're this kind. Okay, so basically what I do is I have this lady, I can give you the link or add you to the group. She makes them. These are cards. I have you guys turned around to where it's not backwards for you, so I can't see what I'm showing you. So hopefully I'm in the frame. If not, you guys will get the main idea. Anyways, these are what I think she calls them Blitz cards. Not sure. Over here is the information on Posh and what it is and that sort of thing, because you're going to be assuming that the person you're sending it to has no idea what Posh is. Or they barely know what Posh is. So you don't want to vomit a whole bunch of information and then them be just completely overwhelmed. You also don't want to send too many samples. I've done that before. In the beginning, I just wanted everybody to try everything. I had seen some videos that were, I always send 5 or 6 samples because of our buy 5, get 1 free. I don't think that's a good idea. Just because it's so overwhelming, your samples will end up in somebody's trash or they'll sit in their bathroom forever. It's just a waste. You want to give them 3 samples. These work the best. If you might be lucky to get the little Laycon to work in these, but the idea is it has to be completely flat and thin and bendable for the post office to count it as a 70-cent stamper. So I take these. This is pre-printed information, and she puts your name and website info at the bottom. Real nice and handy. Over here on this side, it says, tag me in a Facebook post if you love your Posh samples. Right here is where I write a personalized note to them. Also, you can either try to fit on there what these are, how to use them, and that sort of thing, or you can put a little piece of paper in there with it. Usually a piece of paper isn't going to make it to where it's too thick, unless you're really pushing it and doing Laycons and stuff. So, I do the information here. Then, what I do is I will take this, fold it in half. And like I said, you can do this with a piece of paper. You can do it. Malia, can you give me a piece of printer paper, please? So for this one, it folds right in half. Thank you. That's fine. Thank you. And then what I do is I will take tape, either double-sided or regular tape is fine. But I will take tape, make sure your information is on the back of every sample that you send because, huh?
That's cool.
Yeah, because say they get something and they're like, oh, I don't ever use face cream. Maybe I'll give it to my mom. She might like it. Well, she's going to give it to her mom. That mom's going to like it, and she's not going to know where to order except for Posh. So she's going to go online at posh.com. No. She's going to go to the Posh website, and then she's going to basically be put into the pool where they just hand out an order to whoever's up. So you won't get credit for that sale. So what I try to do is, Malia brought me all 3 hand cream samples, which that is not going to be what you're going to send. I usually send like a BFF, a hand cream, and something else according to what they were looking for. Maybe a mask, it may be a foot cream, it may be a snarky. Usually snarkies are hard to get cut thin enough. So anyways, you want to make sure that it's as flat as possible. So move them around. So usually I'll do it like one here, and then the other one up here or something like that. Then I fold it, and you're going to tape along through here. Then on the outside, this is where you're going to put your return address label. You're going to put their information, and then you're going to put your stamp. But before you send it off, you put it in your, ooh, this one's already sticky. You would put it inside of here. So I don't have my tape with me, so I will show you. I put it inside of here. And actually, I put my stamp on the outside. I don't know if it's better or worse to do it. Ask for non-machinable stamps. Make sure you get that. They are 70 cents for, I believe it's 1 ounce. Maybe 2 ounces. Check into that. Anyways, it works for this stuff. Then you would send it just like that. So, real simple, 70-cent stamp. If the person wants a catalog, you would have to do a catalog. And then if they want a catalog, what I do, I have one really quick. Sorry, guys. If you're going to be sending a catalog, you're more than likely going to be paying the package fee, which is the cheapest is $3.66 at the post office. So that gets a little more expensive. So if you're going to send a catalog, make it worth it. So what I do is I'll take the sample, and some of you probably already know this because you've probably got one from me. I also have information that I had printed up, cards and that sort of thing. These are no longer relevant because they say everything is 25% or $25 and under. But what I usually, because I'm trying to use them up, I'll mark that out and put almost everything. Because right now it just says all core products on there. So I'll just mark that out and put almost. Anyways, I will put this with a little note on the back. I'll put it in with the catalog. And then I might say on the back, I've included this, 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 and this. If you have any questions, let me know. And then on the page where the item is, I will tape that to the page so that they know what they're getting and that sort of thing. What you want to do though, if you're sending more, please stop, Malia. I've done told you, okay? If you want to include more than one sample, of course you do. Make sure you put, like, if one's up here, then put the other one up here, and make sure you close it and see that it's even so that it's not all bumpy. It might save you from paying a little bit extra. So that's that. Also, not everything comes in a portal sample, right? And sometimes you want to be able to share your products with the person who is asking for samples. So you know that you're more than welcome to put these in the Laycons and that sort of thing. You might be able to try to get one Laycon in with the other ones. I would not suggest trying to do more than one. And you always want to you're taking a chance because on these 70-cent mailers, you don't have tracking. So you don't know if they get it. The best way to do that is to contact them, ask them if they got it. But, so, to make your own portal samples, you want to take These are called heat seal bags. One month you got one from me too. They come in all different shapes and sizes and all that stuff. These here are very tiny, and they come see-through, so just like that. So what I would do is I would take, let me do one that I don't have the actual samples of. So I take this out. Leah, what you doing? Okay. I squirt it straight down into the tube. You're going to tap it down to get it to go down as far as you can. And keep filling. And for these purposes, I don't think I need to fill it up. It's going to be a little bit messy, but that's okay. Whoop, exactly. Can you hand me that napkin, please? Thought you were going outside.
I can't find my flip-flops.
I've seen them somewhere. Did you check in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay, well, give me just a minute because I seen them somewhere.
Whoa, that's good.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. This
I'm
is
going
why
to
I
use.
love your business.
I'm going to use the little one just so that you can see. Leah, please stop. So when it starts to come out, you want to get it in here. And as you can see, down at the bottom here is a little notch. That's where they're going to tear it. So basically, this is upside down right now. After we put the product in here, we're going to seal it up here. So keep away from the top little part here. So this little one is very little product. It's good for like lip scrubs or serums, something like that. So you want to get it all the way down in the corner as much as you can. It's hard to do without being able to see what I'm doing here. I personally don't recommend the ones that have the see-through just because it looks a little messy. So I like these better. I'm just using this one so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. So you have your product in there. Keep it all down at the bottom so it doesn't get messy. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna heat up a flat iron. I use a travel size just because I have one and it's perfect size. Heat it up.
What's already heated up?
No, this one's not. And then you're going to take this and about that long. Make sure that it's sealed. If you leave it too long, it will curl the edges and everything else. So once it's sealed, then you turn this over, which I'm obviously not gonna be able to do. Turn it over, and you're going to push this product down here so that it doesn't stay up at the top so much. Just make it look as nice as you can. And then what you're gonna do is take a sticker. I use these little, what?
Why is a little brush broke? She had too much hair.
Oh, Lord. You guys can't let me do a video for nothing, can you? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna use this one because I don't have it anymore. So, you take your stickers. If you need help making stickers, let me know. I can do a video for that one too. But you want to take the product sticker and put it over on the front. Then on the back is where you would put your information sticker. If you don't have stickers, there's cheaper ways of doing everything, guys. You can print your own stickers. You can always just include a card, some way that they can get a hold of you. Obviously, the stickers help just because they stay with the product. But if you're trying to save as much money as possible, you don't have to have all this stuff, guys. It doesn't have to be all these frou-frous and everything else. Do what works for you and what saves you money. So then, one other way I did samples, I went on Shutterfly or Snapfish, and had these pictures made. They are basically, well, they messed up, so I had to cut mine down a little bit, but they are 4x6 pictures, and down at the bottom, they have my information. These were cut off, and I had to redo them. I wonder if I have one. Yeah, here it is. They messed up mine a little bit, so make sure when you're doing it, make sure it's like, verify it 100 times. Anyway, so what it has on here is all the different things of what it is you would glue, or by using a glue dot or tape or something to get the little Laycons to stick to here. So you would do the same thing. You would put the product in here. Now, you wouldn't need to use this for this, but put the product in there. Now we want to give them like 2 uses. We're not handing out product here. We want them to try it, but we want them to buy it. What people don't understand is our samples are not free. I don't know any company really that does free samples. So you would want to put your sticker on the front of here. Do not put your label sticker on the back of here because you're going to have this stick to here and it'll ruin your sticker. But make sure that you have your information on there. I thought that was another cute way. That's not going to be 70 cents to mail though. That would be good to put in with a catalog or to put in with a package. One other way, if you don't have these and you don't want to waste some money or whatever, you take a piece of paper, fold it in half. You're going to make an envelope basically. You're going to fold the sides. Just like this. And then you're going to fold the top down. And what you're going to do is, after you get all that, you're going to put your products in here. You're going to put a note in there. If you want, you can even write on here. I would not, because it could show through. But if you had to, you could. Fold it back up. Now, and this, I would glue them or tape them down so that they don't end up all in one area. If they do, it might not go through that. I think it's a 1/4 inch thick is all it can be for 70-cent stamps. So then you just fold it all back up. And what you would do is actually tape it. Tape the corners. I'm using my double-sided tape right now, so I'm just going to do these 2 corners. But you get the idea. You would tape it all the way around, probably.